Hello, I'm going to do the Capricorn energy reading, and this may or may not resonate with you. If it does, take what does. If it does not, leave what does not. Then it was meant for someone else. All right, so we're going to look at past, current, and future energies. See what's going on, see who needs to hear a message. All right, we have Two of Wands. We have Six of Pentacles for past energy. Current energy, Page of Wands, Page of Swords. Future energy, Wheel of the Year, Six of Wands. Bottom of the deck, Harvest. Number 20, which is the Judgment card. So things are happening for you. Things are happening for you because as the cards were coming out, I feel like you got rid of some old energy. It could be some relationships that you walked away from, relationships that were draining you, relationships that were maybe not what you were thinking they were, that those relationships were not healthy. And now you're in this young, new energy, because Pages represents young energy. And we have the Page of Wands and the Page of Swords. So I feel like it's a new thinking, a new doing, new energy right now. And because you've made those changes, that future energy means that there's even more changes and better changes, right? Because the Six of Wands is success and victory and rising above a situation. All right, so let's kind of break it down a little more here. So we have the Two of Wands and we have the Six of Pentacles. So here with the Six of Pentacles, she is handing out, which Six of Pentacles is sharing. So she's handing out some money to this person, and this person is giving her flowers, right? That is, has both her hands in front. Now this person here has something that he's hiding behind his back. And he's also asking for a handout. So it's almost like having to, who can you trust and who can you not trust? Who's being real, who's not being real? And the Two of Wands here, she could either be saying hello or goodbye. So that's whatever that resonates with you. And I'm kind of feeling like you said goodbye to someone, whatever this person here represents, whether this is energy, whether it's negative thinking, whether it's a person, relationships, jobs, moving to a new area. Maybe the place where you were living had some bad energy in it. So whatever that represents for you, I feel like in this past energy, which can represent, for me, it can represent yesterday, it can represent last week, last month, last year, whatever that is that you made some choices and you said goodbye to this energy here, this negative energy, this person, relationships that you kind of realized, okay, this is not positive, this is not good in my life, so, goodbye. Current energies, we have the Page of Wands and the Page of Swords. So Pages is young energy, and then Wands are doing, and Swords are thinking. And we have the Owl here, which represents, wise, learning, knowledge, and it's at night with the moon. So I feel like it's these new things, this new ideas, this new way of thinking is coming in for you. It's because I feel like whatever happened here, even though I feel that it may have been a tough decision, I feel like it just brings you to this new way of thinking. And it kind of illuminates things that you hadn't seen before, and that you're learning to make better decisions for yourself. It's almost like he's kind of setting a boundary here. So I feel like you're kind of setting those boundaries to where if you have people in your life that you feel are taking from you, or situations that are taking from you, that you're learning to set those boundaries so that those people don't get close to you, so that energy doesn't get close to you. There may be situations where you have to deal with people or situations that are not like the best for you, but you're learning to have your distance from that. This is a new energy that you're coming into. And then future energies, we have The wheel, which represents change, right? That it takes time to make change. But we have the Six of Wands, which is success and victory and rising above a situation. They're all celebrating. You're feeling happy. You're feeling good. You're moving forward. You're feeling like you're on top of the world. So I feel like it's very positive, happy energy, not only with what you're surrounding yourself with, but that you're making better choices for yourself. We have Harvest, and that's the Judgment card. So things are happening for you, right? Things are happening for you because you're making those choices. You're making those changes. You're making better decisions for yourself. All right, so let's get... I love that. I love this here, this new energy, you know, this new young energy, this new outlook. I love that. Like, that makes me really happy. All right, we have the Emperor. I feel like it's... The Emperor is someone who's very... It could be an Aries that you were dealing with. It could represent that person. This could also represent, like, it was somebody who was very controlling, somebody that was... authoritative, somebody who was in an authority position, somebody who maybe they felt that they were above you. I don't know. I'm just, it's kind of, that's the energy that I'm getting. But I also feel like this Emperor can represent you coming into that energy of feeling more empowered with your choices and your decisions and kind of things, having that clarity come in for you. We have the Eight of Swords, and I feel like that's, with this Eight of Swords, she has the swords around her, and she has the scarf on her eyes and her hands, but I feel like it's the sun that is bursting through here, and it's like untying those ropes, being able to see clearly, bursting away from the swords, and letting the sun shine through, and that you were feeling held back before, but now I feel like you're feeling like you are empowered, right? Like your power is coming to you. You are feeling more empowered with your decisions and your choices and in control of your life. All right. Knight of Coins, Knight of Pentacles is that slow, steady progress to the good, to the better, right? To better decisions, that it takes time. It would be amazing if things could just happen overnight, but it doesn't. Sometimes there can be big changes at a time, but I feel like it's something that you want to do for the long haul, right? It's not just this one decision, but then you go back into old ways, habits of doing things. I feel like it's something that if it takes longer to do and it takes more time for the process, I feel like it's something that will stick, something that will continue. It's a new thought pattern for you. It's a new process pattern for you. And I feel like that's a good thing because it's moving towards the good and staying there and not going back to the way things were before. Ace of Wands is, I feel like it's that fire and that passion and that energy is coming to you. You're feeling like you're more in control. It's like you're trying different things. You're doing different things. You're seeing things differently. And I love that. And it's like taking actions to do even more things, right? That are positive for you, especially with this Page of Swords here. I feel like that's representing a new way of thinking. Page of Swords can represent delayed energy or negative energy, but I feel like in this instance, maybe it's been delayed, like this is something that has been having to have happen for a long time, but now you're coming into that energy. But I also feel like it's starting new and starting fresh and trying different things, and with the owl there, that it's a new thought process, right? We have King of Cups. I feel like things become easier. It's almost like once you get into this thought pattern of this new way of thinking and looking out for yourself and making better choices and surrounding yourself with positive people and kind of being able to see whether people are, you know, being positive or negative, or, you know, surrounding yourself with more positive energy, I almost feel like everything flows easier. It seems easier. It's like, oh my gosh, it's so much easier being in this energy than this old energy, this Eight of Swords energy. And that things just, they just seem to flow better. Seven of Pentacles. I feel like it's almost like because you've made this decision here, I feel like you may be looking back at all of your relationships with other people. And it could be that you're looking back on past relationships. But I feel like it also could be a standstill because she has a really nice, pretty smile on her face and she feels happy and her basket is filled with pentacles. And she has more pentacles up here that she can continue to fill her basket with, or she can empty this basket and refill it. So I feel like it's a learning experience, but I feel like it's very fulfilling. I feel like, and it's almost like stopping and enjoying this process, right? Enjoying these changes, being happy, being proud, being in the moment, absorbing this, that you are, you know, in this Ace of Wands energy and this King of Cups energy where things seem smoother and better, and to make sure that you don't just pass this energy by, that you make sure that you embrace it and you enjoy it. And I feel like it's continued success and moving forward, right? And the harvest, like things keep coming in for you, but making sure that you enjoy each step of the way and fully embrace the process. We have the Five of Pentacles. Again, I feel like things are happening for you. We have the coin, which is falling into this person's hand. And, you know, sometimes if you have to reach out and ask for help, that's okay. But I also feel like this harvest and this coin and the Six of Wands is things are starting to happen for you because you're making positive changes in your life, positive outlook. We have the Star card. The Star card's been coming out a lot lately. That is Aquarius. The Emperor is Aries. Let's see, is there anybody else here? We have water sign here. But I feel like it's those changes and staying in that positive energy. Five of Pentacles can also be a temporary hardship. So it may be those ups and downs, right? There may be those moments, again, with the wheel, is you have your ups and you have your downs. But to always stay positive and know that, okay, if you're struggling right now, things will get better. And that if you're in a good place, there may be some challenges coming in, but you know that you can handle it and you can get through it. And to just try to focus on, if you're struggling, focus on that positive energy and that feeling that you felt when things started to change and started to click for you, and that know that, you know, remember that feeling and to embrace that again. All right. Bottom of the deck, day by day. I love this card, the Ten of Pentacles. To me, it represents how it's being depicted is that he's putting a coin in the jar and it's day by day. Like I was saying, some days we're going to have our good days, we're going to have our bad days, but on our bad days, make sure that remember those good days. And that's why I was saying enjoy and embrace and appreciate those good moments and remember that feeling so that you can go back to that, because you're like, hey, I want to get back to that good feeling. I want to get back to that good energy, right? I achieved it before and I can achieve it again. And that's what you have to tell yourself, okay? That's what you have to believe. That's what you have to get yourself back in that. And again, as I was saying, is once you start that pattern of thinking and you make those decisions and you keep yourself in that energy, that becomes the norm. Trust me, I know, because that's what I'm going through. Sorry about my voice. It's early morning. I have asthma. I took my inhaler, so. All right. Let's do a fortune reading card. Close out with a fortune. I love these readings. They're so exciting. I love it. They're like motivational readings. And to look at things from a different point of view and to embrace, you know, all of these changes that are going on. Beware, be careful who you trust at this time. I feel like it's because you're changing, right? And you've said goodbye to possibly some people, some relationships, some things. Sometimes when you're growing into a better place and you're feeling better, the people that you knew before, right, you may have outgrown those relationships because they're not moving forward in the same place that you are. And sometimes those people are in that negative energy, but they don't want to see you be in this positive energy, and they don't want to see you changing for the better. And I just feel like it's making sure that you're careful right? Definitely that goes with this card. Being careful of the people that you have around you and making sure that they're being true to you, that they are being positive, that they are being helpful, that they're not being, you know, chameleons and just telling you one thing but doing another thing, right? That they're maybe not showing their true colors. And just being careful, and don't let those people pull you back into negative energy, right? Don't let them pull you back, because you've made so much progress and you have so many good things coming in. And there will be that time, right? As you're going through this process, you'll feel like, well, that's where I've been so long that I feel like I need to go back there. But sometimes it's hard to pull away from that and push forward. Sometimes it's easy because you're like, heck, I'm done with this and I don't want to deal with this anymore. And sometimes it's like, well, I know this is the best direction for me, but then you feel pulled back because sometimes people pull you back. It could be this emperor, like I said, if it was someone, if this here represents somebody that's very controlling and empowering, right, in a negative way, that they may try to pull you back, but you have to fight even harder to move forward, right? So you may have those days that are up and down, but I just feel like just being careful on who you have around you and take things day by day. Sometimes you may slip back, but remember that positive, good feeling and push yourself forward and enjoy the harvest, right, that wants to come in for you. All right. Thank you so much for watching. As always, stay positive, stay safe, and I will see you next time.